Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time to do the February TBR already. Even though January feels like it lasts for 10 years, it kind of went by fast at the same time. But I'm excited to see what the February TBR is going to be, so let's just get into it. First prompt. We have a fantasy. Okay. So I could read Throne of the Fallen. That was on my January TBR, but I didn't get to it. So that's a good choice. I could read. I got this at the Onyx Storm scavenger hunt at the bookstore in my blind date with a book. Could read that one. Let's see. So the Throne of the Fallen is. I read the Kingdom of the Wicked series and really liked it. And this one follows Envy. And that sounds pretty good. So I might do that one. This one, I'm not sure what this one's about. I had never heard of it until I got it in the blind date with a book. It's about Kyler, a soldier of Sinir and skilled alchemist, has sworn his life to protect his kingdom and its magic. For thousands of years, the elves of Sinir have thrived, blessed by the god Adoni and guarded by the dragons of old. But when the former general disappears, Sinir's peace is threatened by Orisis, the god of destruction. Kyler joins the new general on a mission to uncover the secrets of Orisis and finds that the history of Velikor is stained with destruction, despite what Kyler once believed. Let's see how long it is. It's like a little less than 500 pages. Decisions. Okay, I know this one was on January's TBR, but I'm going to pick it again because I really do want to get to this book. I put it off this month because Onyx Storm came out and I wanted to read that one. So, first book on the TBR. Second prompt. Number 15 on the card. Okay. Well, I'm not going to count this one because I can't read that one until I read that one. So, 13, 14, 15. Night Circus. I've kind of been putting this one off. I don't know why. Okay, so it's about a circus that is only open at night. And there's a competition between two young magicians and they fall in love, apparently. So, number 2 for the cart. Number 2 for the TBR. Number 3. We'll choose 6 like we did last month. Fairy Loot book. Okay. So I've got these. Okay, so we've got Air, which I put on my TBR last month and didn't get to it. There's Sleep Like Death. That's a Snow White retelling. That one might be good. I have more in my living room. I'll be right back. Okay, so I also have A Language of Dragons and The Courting of Bristol Keats. I think I got these last month, and they both sounded really good. I can't remember what they were about, but I remember that they sounded good. Let's see. So, The Courting of Bristol Keats is, after losing both their parents, Bristol Keats and her sister struggle to stay afloat in their small, quiet town of Bowes Keep. When Bristol begins to receive letters from an aunt she's never heard of who promises to help, she discovers that everything she thought she knew about her family is a lie. Her father might even still be alive, kidnapped by terrifying creatures from another realm. Desperate to save her father, Bristol journeys to a land of gods, fae, and monsters. There, she makes a deadly bargain with the fae leader, Tygan. But what she doesn't know is that he's the one who drove her parents to live a life on the run, and he is just as determined as she is to find her father, dead or alive. And then The Language of Dragons, which, beautiful, is London, 1923. Dragons soar through the skies and protests erupt on the streets. But Vivian Featherswallow isn't worried. She goes to follow the rules and get an internship studying dragon languages. By midnight, Viv has started a civil war. With her parents arrested and her little sister missing, all the safety Viv has worked for is collapsing around her. So when a lifeline is offered in the form of a mysterious job, she grabs it. Arriving at Bletchley Park, Viv discovers that she has been recruited to uncover the secrets of a hidden dragon language. If she succeeds, she and her family can all go home again. If she doesn't, they'll all die. But the more Viv learns, the more she realizes that the bubble she's grown up in isn't as safe as she thought, and eventually she must decide, what war is she really fighting? That one sounds good too. I think I'm going to go with this one. A Language of Dragons. Yeah. Book 3. Okay. Number 4. Matches your outfit. Okay. So I've got black shorts on and maroon, I guess you would call it. This proves difficult. That doesn't match. I mean, this matches my black shorts. Maybe this matches some. Yeah, black and pinkish. Let's see. See, the thing is I haven't read any of these. Well, I've read a couple of them, but the majority of them I haven't read yet. That might match the best. I think so. Okay. This seems to match the best. It's mostly black, like my shorts. So we're going to go with this one, which is The Gods Below by Andrea Stewart. Not an inkling what it's about. Okay, so it says, The Gods Below begins an epic new fantasy series where two sisters find themselves on opposite sides of a war against gods. After a divine war shattered the world, humanity struck a pact with the god Clunin. In return for a regular tribute of magical gems, Clunin would restore the world to its former glory, but as each land is transformed, so too are its people changed into strange new forms, if they survive at all. Hakara is not willing to pay such a price, desperate to protect herself and her sister Rasha. She flees her homeland for the safety of the neighboring kingdom, but tragedy strikes when they're separated, and Hakara is forced to abandon Rasha to an unknown fate. Yet when Hakara discovers she can channel the power of the magical gems, she is invited to join a clandestine plot to destroy the God Pact. To win Hakara to their cause, the conspirators reveal a startling secret. Rasha is alive, and they can help rescue her, but only if Hakara goes to war against a god. Okay. Number 4. 5? Yeah, okay. Number 8 on your TBR card. Put a lot of these in there. Okay, back to counting. So I'm going to skip this one just like I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kingmakers by Sophie Lark. So I bought this one recently, and it's about, I think, a mafia university. It's a romance. Let's see. In the shattered halls of Kingmakers, a ruthless mafia university, the offspring of the world's most feared families, come to master the dark arts of influence and intimidation. Leo, unwaveringly loyal to his childhood friend Anna, follows her into a world where love is a weapon, trust is a casualty, and survival is the only victory that matters. But the greatest danger comes from Dean Yenin, a bratfoot heir with a vendetta as cold as his heart. Dean plans to destroy Leo and take everything he holds dear, starting with Anna. Can Leo win back his soulmate, or is Anna lost forever? I think it sounds cool. I like the idea of a mafia university. And the book has pictures in it. So, number 5. Last one. Pink cover. We're going to try to steer clear of fantasy because I've got quite a bit of there. So, Lovely War is pink. Flawless by Elsie Silver is pink. That's kind of orange. I think I want to do this one, Flawless. I love Elsie Silver. I've only read The Wild Love and Wild Eyes, and I loved it. And my friends have been bugging me to read the Chestnut Spring series, so I think for this one I'm going to go with Flawless. Okay, here's my TBR for February. Not going to lie, it's kind of intimidating because I never thought that I would pick this book up. I wanted to read this one, but it wasn't on my radar. And these are all 3 very long fantasies. But I'm excited either way. So let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books and how you liked them. And if you have any suggestions for the TBR prompt jar, put those in the comments as well, because I will always take suggestions for that. But that's all we have for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!